Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I am Mr. Sanaullah Khan, lecturer in Computer Science, Institute of Computing, Cohort, University of Science and Technology, Cohort. I am the instructor of course Computer Graphics CS443. Today I want to deliver lecture number 14, part A. The topic is lighting. This is the recommended book, recommended reference book which is used. Most of the topic will be given in this book. So this is the outline. Introduction to lighting, lighting models, light source, material properties, lighting example in OpenGL. So introduction. What is meant by lighting? Light plays an important role in computer graphics, especially for rendering realistic images. So what is meant by the word rendering? Rendering is actually the process involved in the generation of a two-dimensional or three-dimensional images from a model by means of application programs. We can also say rendering is mostly used in architectural design, video games, and animated movies, simulators, TV special effects, and design visualization. So it is the main purpose of lighting in computer graphics just for rendering realistic images. The 3D model in real world will be look like the 3D model in the real world in computers. So using lighting model we can simulate shading, reflection and refraction of light comparable to what we see in the real world. So lighting model, which we will discuss in this lecture with detail, simulate shading. Shading means the effect which rendering the colors of the pixel. Reflection. So what is meant by reflection and refraction? The reflected rays lies in the plane defined by the incident ray and the surface normal, while refraction is defined as the change in the direction of travel as light passes from one medium to another. This is called as refraction. So lighting is one of the most important consideration for realistic 3D graphics. It is not only used in 2D graphics, but it is also used in the 3D graphics. The process of computing the shining intensity, I outgoing light at a particular 3D point, usually on surface where lighting is important. So lighting is divided into different models. It's called lighting model. So when we color object directly using RGB, if sometime we use RGB color to give some color to object directly without any shading or any realistic effects. So what will be happen? The object will be look like a cartoon. So in fact, since there is no shading, it is impossible to see where two faces meet unless they are different colors. So lighting model are a replacement for direct color where we directly specify what color smoothing is using RGB. So instead, the actual RGB values are computed based on properties of the object, the light in the scene and so forth. Basically, there are four models used in lighting model in graphics: blend Phong lighting model, ambient lighting model, diffuse lighting model, specular lighting models. So first of all, blend Phong lighting model. Blend Phong lighting models is actually the advanced version of Phong models. So Phong, what is mean by Phong model? Phong model takes into consideration the viewer angle and how the light gets reflected from the surface. So what is meant by surface? Surface in geometry, a two-dimensional collection of points, flat surface, a three-dimensional collection of points whose cross-section is curved is called the curved surface. Generally, are the boundary of any three-dimensional solid. In general, a surface is a continuous boundary dividing a three-dimensional space into two regions. So what is meant by surface? Actually, we can say it is the continuous boundary which divide a three-dimensional space into two regions. So according to this model, the reflection of pixel should be maximized when when if the angle between means the light source and the surface normal is equal to the angle between the viewer and the surface normal. So it's clear that the reflection of pixel should be maximized when this condition obey. What is the condition? Condition is this: if the angle between the light source and the surface normal is equal to the angle between the viewer and the surface normal, then it will be maximized. So Blaine Pong lighting model developed by Jim Blaine. Blaine added some correction to the Pong model and he added a half vector. So what is meant by half vector? Half vector is the vector in the middle between the light source vector and the viewer vector, calculated by adding those two vectors. So when the angle between the surface normal and the half vector is 0, condition is when the angle between surface normal and the half vector is 0, reflection intensity is maximized. Otherwise, the reflection dampens relatively to the variation of this angle. So Blaine Pong is the difficult lighting model for different editors and environments with its specular reflection. Next is the ambient lighting model. So what is meant by ambient lighting model? Directionless lighting model that exists in environment but does not seem to come from a particular source in the environment. Shortly we can say that ambient light is a light, this type of model where the source source of light is not mentioned before, it is not focused. So an approximation for light that has been reflected so many times that its original source cannot be identified. Ambient light illuminates all objects in scene equally. This is the example. Here, a surface that is not exposed to direct light may still be light up by reflections from other nearby objects is called as ambient light. So the total reflected light from its surface is the sum of the contributions from light source and reflected light. So this is an object, this is the another object, this is the source of light, and this is the viewer. So this object is not reflected directly, completely not reflected directly by the source, but the source light is reflected by this object and then reflected to this object. After that, user or viewer can see this objects. So it is the combination of some source object and some reflected object, then the object will be seen to the user. The ambient light reflected from a surface depends on the equation, the surface properties, which is denoted by K ambient. The intensity of the ambient light source constant for all points on all surface. So I reflected will be is equal to K ambient surface properties and multiplied by source light intensity. After this multiplication, we can get I reflected model. Diffuse lighting model. This is the another lighting model which is called as diffuse lighting model. In this lighting model, light directly strikes an object and then reflects in all direction is called as diffuse light. So the amount of light reflection is determined by the angle between the light ray and the surface normal factor. So first of all, light is directly strike an object, then it reflects in its all direction using some angle. The angle must be start from 0 to 90 angles. So assume surface reflects equally in all direction. An ideal diffuse surface is at the microscopic level a very rough surface, for example chalk, clay and some paints, which not completely reflected equally in all directions. Lambert diffuse lighting model will be calculated by using Lambert law. Lambert said that the energy reflected off a surface from a light source is proportional to the cosine of the incident angle I between the light and the normal to the surface. So this is the I out alpha cos of I or I out alpha n dot L natural log. So we have I out diffuse light, K ambient light multiplied by I ambient intensity plus K diffuse multiplied by I light intensity multiplied by alpha cos of I. So we need only consider angle from 0 to 90 degree. Why? Because the lamberts were seen at several different lighting angles. Specular lighting model is another model. Shiny material have specular properties that give highlights from light source. So the highlights we see depends on our position relative to the surface from which the light is reflecting. Means that from where the light source is focused and the position of the object where light must to be reflected. So for an ideal mirror, a perfectly reflected ray is symmetric with the incident ray above the normal. So this is the equation. This is the intensity ray and this is the ray's reflection. And this is the object which is symmetric to the mirror. But as before, surfaces are not perfectly smooth, so there will be variation around the ideal reflected ray. So surface can be defined in two forms, which one is called raw surface and another one is called smooth. If the surface is smooth, then it will reflect in equal direction inside. So if the surface is not smooth, means it is a rough, then the reflection will be variated. Someone will be highly reflected and someone will be less reflected. So Phong model these variations through empirical observation. As a result, we have I out K specular dot I light cos of S. So where S is the shyness factor due to the surface material. So varying shyness coefficient in specular components, various type of shyness coefficient. If it is large, then the result is more visible, and this if it is not large, so if it is too much low, then it will be the result. So if we combine the ambient and diffuse, if we combine diffuse and specular light, then the result look like this. This is the result of specular, and this is the result of this is the result of diffuse, and this is the result of specular. If we combine, then it will give result look like this. Ambient, it is the result of ambient, where light is not properly focused on this object, but it is reflected by another some objects. This is the diffuse, where light is completely directionally reflected, and it will reflect the angles on all directions. So if we combine the ambient plus diffuse, that it will give the result more bright. After that, if we combine ambient plus diffuse plus specular, and it result is more accurate. So light source, it is another main important topic. What is mean by light source? Any object that is emitting a radiant energy is called as light source, like a light, like a sun, like some other. So that contributes to the lighting effects for other objects in a scene. So a light source can be defined with a number of properties. These properties is position. What is the position of light source? Where it is available. So color of the emitted light. Light source is a high intensity or some color are also involved. It is a red color emitted light or green and blue or its combination. If it is a white color, it means its all color will be available in a highly intensity. So emission direction, from which direction it is emitted to the objects. So shapes, what are the shapes of the light source? So light source can be defined in three types. One is called directional light, second one is called point light, and the third one is spotlight. So what is mean by directional light? Directional light source, we make the simplifying assumption that all rays of light from the source are parallel, equally direction. So as if source were infinitely far away from the surface in the scene, then it will be more accurate. So a good approximation is sunlight. So the direction from a surface to the light source is important in lighting the surface. So with a directional light source, this direction is constant for all surface in the scene. So a point light source emits light equally in all directions from a single point. So the direction to the light from a point on a surface does differ from different point. So we need to calculate a normalized vector to the light source of every point we light. So this is the object and this is the source of light. From this single point, light is emitted equally in all directions to the surface of object. Spotlight is another more example of source light. Spotlights are point source whose intensity fall out directionally. So requires color, point, direction, follow parameter supported by OpenGL. So spotlight color is also supported by OpenGL. Material properties. So different types objects are combination of different material, each and every material having own properties. When light strike a surface, some of it will be reflected and some are absorbed. It is on the basis of material properties. So exactly how it reflects depends in complicated way on the nature of the surface. Absorption and reflectness influence on the color. It will affect the properties of the color. So let's suppose this is example. Here is a red box, okay, will reflect red light. So this red box will reflect red light and absorb the green and blue light under white light. If white light is, if we put these objects in the white light environments, the red light only reflect the red light and all other colors like green and blue will be absorbed. Surface properties is another important properties. The smoother of a surface, the more reflected light is, the more reflected light is concentrated in the direction. A perfect mirror would reflect the light. A very raw surface scatters light in all directions. So it is more important, it is also important that if the surface of the circle is affected, means it is smooth, then the reflection light will be in the equal direction reflected. If it is a raw surface, then would be reflected scattered light in all direction, not in only in one direction. Thank you.